How you doing? I've read a quote several times. I think I've read this quote several times in church services, and I know I've read it to people in smaller groups. And I came across it again today. I was looking for something else, and I came across this quote, and I thought I ought to share this with folks again because it's so expertly worded. It's from a book titled "Grateful Living." And let me read it to you. It talks about God and sort of in a sense the awesomeness of God. Quoting now: rather than being discouraged by the partialness of our knowledge of God, we can be encouraged by it. We're better off living in a world where our life is surrounded by mystery than to live in a world so small that our minds could fully comprehend it all. And then this is the great, really, really great line. A God small enough for our total understanding would not be big enough to meet the needs of all of us. Isn't that great? A God small enough for our total understanding would not be big enough to meet the needs of all of us. You see, we need a God who is beyond us, who transcends us, a God that we can manage, that we can put in our pocket, that we can figure out. That's a God who provides, really, in a way, no comfort. That God provides no real sense of peace or assurance. That's a God that's too small. That doesn't even, we know in our heart of hearts, that doesn't even really describe what God is. Like, if there's a God, it can't be that. So I love how this is, I love how this takes something that in a way you could think of as one of the difficulties of life. We can't figure everything out. We can't figure out God, but it's good. That's what I want. That's what you want if you think about it. We want a God who's way, way, way bigger than we are. And that's what we have. And see, that's a God then who's actually worthy of worship. Yeah. I can worship that God. I hope you can too.